Choose to believe what you will, but many things have happened since the last writing. Things expected that we pretended we could avoid. But there is one thing that is inevitable.
This is a bunch of crap. I know who they rep, and do you really think that with clients like Powell and Antonelli, that your sophomore shit will be at the top of their to-do list? Great, just great. You know what? This conversation is over, and this is me hanging up on you. Hello? Hello? Hell. Now we know why. Jen, I have another one for you. Write him, good first effort, but we're overcommitted right now.
It's his fourth submission.
Then write, sounds familiar, or write something new.
Him or me?
Everybody. All I read is the same tired crap. This isn't Hollywood. We can't keep going to the well. Somebody please write me a new thought.
I'll put the word out.
Hell. Jen, there's no cover letter on this one.
You never read them anyway.
Well, that's my prerogative, but it's still industry standard to tell me how much you appreciate me reading your sorry-ass work.
You want me to send it back?
To whom? There's no name on it, just an address.
Maybe he ran out of ink.
Well, that doesn't happen frequently enough. I'll tell you what, if it's any good, we'll put your name on it.
Let me know. I'll write you a cover letter thanking you for reading my sorry-ass work.
And bring me a glass of ice water with...
Twist. I know how you like it.
Sure? Matches the description he gave us. Right where he said he'd
be. Hey, you want a ride?
Wouldn't mind a lift either. Thanks.
Where are you headed?
Into the city. I have an appointment. I'm Connor, by the way.
Connor, hi, I'm Affy. This is Seneca.
Affy and Seneca. Those are some interesting names.
Well, we are interesting girls.
They're waterfalls, yeah?
Are they?
I mean, I think they are. I travel a lot, so.
Why? Is someone chasing you?
Yeah, like a jealous lover? Or an angry husband?
No, actually, I'm chasing my muse. I'm a writer.
A writer? What have you written?
Anything we've heard of?
Mostly mysteries, detective, ghost stories, stuff like that.
Ghost stories? I love a good ghost story.
You should come to my house. Strange things have been known to happen.
Do those strange things involve ghosts?
Sometimes.
Ever been published?
Well, not yet, but bear with me. Because I just submitted a news story. Look for it on next year's New York Times bestseller list.
So is it a ghost story or a detective novel?
You know what? This one's actually a little more complicated. It's actually a series of stories I've written about people that I've met. And at one point, they all converge. Different paths, one destination.
Sort of like Rome. You know, come on, man. All roads lead to Rome.
No, yeah, I mean, this is more of a figurative place, but if I need something more exotic, I'll keep that in mind.
So, people you've met, are you gonna write about us?
Yeah, come on. Like Seneca said, we are interesting girls. Trust us.
And we could be even more interesting if you promise to write about us.
Well, I could be persuaded. Convergence is a powerful notion. So what do you two do?
We're party girls.
Yeah. You need a party. We can make it happen.
We're headed to one right now. Do you want to come?
I'm not exactly dressed for a party.
Yeah, but it's a pool party.
The swimsuits are optional, but you have to tell us a story.
Story?
Make up a story about us.
A story for a party. Tit for tat.
Okay. Okay. Once upon a time, there were two girls in a waterfall.
You have got to be kidding me.
Yes. Huh? Kidding. No, I mean, I hope not.
This is the place? I mean, are you sure?
Sure. Yeah, sure. According to the local folklore, this is where the
what?
the author wrote it.
The telling. But there's no author.
The book is anonymous, but the story isn't. I mean, the folklore. People in these parts have been talking about it for years. They say this is where it happened.
Well, who owns the property now?
Who knows? Nobody's alive. I mean, nobody lives here now. People just come up here for a ghost party.
Yeah, but the real question is, did they ever come back?
Always. Almost always.
Almost.
You're too easy.
Well, I won't be tonight. So are you sure this is all you need to finish your book?
Last chapter, and then hopefully I can give up murder. Video, high frequency audio, infrared, air ion counter, barometer, and EMF detector. Don't worry, if anything's here, we'll know about it.
That's what worries me.
Well, everything's on and recording. So, it's lights out. 60 cycle hum. We don't want any electrical interference. That's one of the markers.
So we're gonna sit here in the dark, in a haunted house.
Hey, look, you gotta trust me. I know what I'm doing. This is not the first go.
Where's the bathroom?
Already?
I'd just like to know I can find it in the dark.
You've never had that problem before.
Ghost?
All the way down the hallway, third door on the left.
Thank you.
Ron, what happened? Are you alright?
Shoes! Somebody left their shoes?
It's part of the ritual. You're supposed to leave something behind for the next party to find.
Yeah, well, I know what I just left for them. I mean, geez, couldn't they just leave beer in the refrigerator?
Come on, bathroom's right there.
Too late.
Time is now 10:22 p.m. All readings are nominal.
What do we do now?
We wait.
So, according to folklore, what happened to the author?
Something strangely curious. He heard a noise on the second floor, and when he went to investigate...
Did you see that, Marshall? Look, there it is again. What is that, Marshall? Marshall? Marshall?
I definitely felt the temperature drop. The barometric pressure just fell noticeably. That's incredible. If you see or feel anything...
Marshall? 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 Marshall!
Vaughn, what happened? How did you get in here? I didn't hear you move.
I didn't.
afternoon. Cancel my afternoon appointments.
Will you be back?
I don't know. I'll call you.
He's on the way.
No! No! Get off! Off the couch! Bad dog! David, I gotta go. Don't worry. I won't do anything stupid. I have a plan. Okay. I'll meet you at the shop later.
Where is it, Denise?
What are you talking about, Hope?
You know what I'm talking about. The manuscript.
I don't have the manuscript. You took it with you, remember?
That's what you wanted me to think. But the envelope was filled with blank paper.
Calm down, Hope. And don't shout. It's just a mistake. You obviously took the wrong one.
I took the envelope you gave me.
Okay, then I gave you the wrong one.
You expect me to believe that? I guess like you expect me to believe there are 2 names on the title page of that manuscript.
I can't believe you're acting this way. I had some paper in a separate envelope. It's right here.
What are you doing, Denise?
I'm defending myself.
You're gonna need more than a gun. I'm calling the police. Ha! Then I'll get the police.
Stop.
What are you going to do, Denise? Shoot me leaving your apartment? Don't you think that'll be a little hard to explain?
Oh, I'm not going to shoot you. You're going to shoot me.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
I'm terribly sorry. I didn't hear you come in.
My name's John Lloyd Granger.
Lee.
I'm here about the book.
Your book not come in yet.
I didn't order a book. I'm a literary agent. I don't read books.
I'm sorry. You try phonics?
I can read. I just don't. I read manuscripts.
Oh, you should try book. I have many to choose from.
Does anyone else work here?
No. Just son.
Is he here?
Do you see him?
No.
Then he not here.
Look, I received this manuscript today. There's no name on it, but it lists this address as a return.
Did not send. Just collector and seller of rare books and great curiosities.
Well, how about your son?
He not send too.
Well, maybe the title means something to you. It's called The Telling.
Okay, can I see that manuscript?
What happened to your voice?
It's good for business. Especially when you sell rare books and great curiosities. Wait right here. Telling. All original copies.
This story's been published before?
3 times. The first known copy is from 1857. The second printing is from 1907. And the third was published in 1957.
So they're reissues?
Not entirely. Each subsequent printing has a new chapter. It's kind of like a work in progress. Every generation, a new chapter.
Who wrote them?
Anonymous has been credited for a great many things over the centuries.
Hell, this publisher went out of business 30 years ago.
I think you'll find the message more interesting than the messenger.
This book describes events that happened this year.
Like any story, it is a telling of events.
But this book was published 50 years ago. And you've never seen this manuscript before?
No.
Then why would they have this shop as the return address?
Perhaps someone wanted you to see the previous editions. Or maybe someone wanted you to know what you have.
If that's true, and this is the next chapter, then the things described in this manuscript
are the telling of events to come.
Thanks for the ride. And the lift. Okay, so you girls have my
You hungry? Let's eat.
So is anything missing?
Nothing apparent.
What's the story in the broken vase?
Gunshot. Pulled a .380 slug out of the wall.
And all the paper?
The typewritten pages. Looks like someone was writing a book.
And the crime lab's finished with the paper. I want to read it. Who called it in?
Neighbor, downstairs.
And nobody else here saw or heard anything?
It's mostly seniors. They can't hear their doorbell, much less anything else. The woman across the courtyard said she heard some yelling, but she couldn't say anything because the curtains were closed.
This one or hers?
This one. She said she was peeking out of hers. The other apartment owners say she never misses anything. And she missed something this time.
Re-interview the neighbors. Somebody had to see someone entering or leaving.
Hey, Marshall. You think it was a ghost?
I have an appointment with Mr. Granger this afternoon. Name's Bennett. Bennett, 3 o'clock?
Bennett?
That's right.
Ruth Bennett?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a nom de plume. My real name's Connor Penn.
And this is in reference to your manuscript, Murder May I?
No, actually, this is in regards to a new manuscript, The Telling.
I'm sorry. Mr. Granger stepped out for the afternoon. I called everyone.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, I lost my cell phone. And, I haven't had the chance to pick up a new one yet, so do you know when he'll be
Not
back?
until late. But he's got dinner engagement already. Would you like to reschedule?
Does he have any time tomorrow?
Well, the earliest I could fit you in will be next Tuesday at 10:45.
Okay, why don't you give me that?
Fine. I have you down. We'll see you next week, Miss Bennett. David, it's me. I need to tell you something.
I'm terribly sorry.
No, my fault.
There.
And this would be?
$450? Cash? For the books? The first editions? Hell, I was in earlier, remember?
I'm sorry, but counting the woman who just left, you're my second customer today.
No, I was here and you showed me 3 books. They all had the same title. The Telling?
No, I don't have any books with that title. If you like, I can try to order
I
through...
looked at them right here, on this counter. 3 old books you don't remember from earlier.
I'm sorry.
Look, buddy, I make deals for a living. If you're going to start jerking me around on the price...
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Like hell.
May I help you find another book? Or perhaps you're interested in a great curiosity.
No, that I have already found.
Sen, don't worry about it. I guarantee he has no idea it's even missing it.
You know, you can't judge a book by its cover.
Well, yeah, but you have to admit that the cover is kind of cute.
This doesn't look like much.
Yeah, well, you can't judge a book.
Thank you, Madam Bartlett. This is pretty good.
You think so?
Not that, this. I mean, I think it might be a bestseller.
So maybe we should sell it.
Affy, we are selling it, remember?
No, what I mean is there's no name on it, so we put our names on it. We become best-selling authors, make a lot of money instead of a little money.
I think you're onto something.
Really? Cool. Okay, well, we have to change the title.
No, not about publishing it, but about making a lot of money.
By not publishing it?
Look, if our client is willing to pay to get his hands on this, how much do you think our little hitchhiker friend will be willing to pay to keep it out of his hands?
Still got his number?
Any calls?
Nothing that can't wait. But your dinner appointment is waiting in your office.
Who?
Your daughter?
Hey, Dad. I thought I heard you barking.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Now, Dad, how many times have I told you don't call me that
In public? Yeah, I know.
Mr. Granger, if you don't mind, I'm going to take off.
Go ahead. I'm not getting anywhere with this thing anyway.
The Telling? I know this book.
You do?
Yeah, you know that ghost hunter guy I was telling you about? I'm helping him with his book.
Yeah? And?
Well, this is the last chapter of the book. He's investigating the legend.
What's he learned?
He managed to find the house where it's supposed to have been written. We went there the other night. It was really weird.
You know the location? Where is it?
I got it.
Hey, honey. Honey, I need to talk to you.
Well, what is it? Is something wrong?
The gun, the Beretta, it's not in the lockbox. Do you have it out?
Yeah, I used it today, but it wasn't shooting straight, so I left it at the range to adjust the sight.
Sure it wasn't you not shooting straight?
No, I hit a target, just not where I was pointing.
I'm sorry I woke you.
It's okay.
Hey, did you send your manuscript off to the agent today?
You should already have it.
So when do I get to meet your ghostwriter?
Co-author.
Co-author.
Never. We had an argument about whose name would be listed first. I don't think we'll be working together anymore. Do I get to meet the other ghost hunter?
Unlikely. Things got a little too strange.
Every now and then I like strange. So come to bed.
You can't be serious.
I am serious.
After what you did, try to do.
Okay, I admit that it was a mistake.
Mistake.
This is our chance to get our hands on the real thing. How can you not see what an opportunity this
How
is?
can you not see how dangerous this is?
I'm going after work today. You can either meet me there or not.
John.
David, please, trust me.
Of course I trust you. Why would you even say that?
Because you're acting all suspicious and stuff.
I don't think it's being suspicious to take an interest in your own husband's life. And considering the number of nights you're out all night long, I think I'm being pretty damn understanding.
All right. All right. It's just, well, you're right. I'm sorry. It's just that, ghost hunting, it makes you... I'm almost finished with the book. Just trust me.
And there it is again.
I gotta go. Tomorrow night, something special. Just you and me. I promise.
No cars.
Accurate, but premature.
So he does know more than he's telling.
Who?
That's Lee, the guy from the bookshop. If he's here, that means...
Hey, did you ask Jun to meet you here? Seems someone else knows more than she's telling.
Someone knows we're here.
Huh, Casper?
Let's just hope the ghosts are friendly.
I don't even know why you brought her. Why are you here?
The very question I was going to ask you.
Miss Granger, I knew you were planning on coming out here. I thought maybe I could be some help.
June.
Ah, the forgetful young Mr. Lee. Or is it the old Mr. Lee tonight?
It's David Tong.
Tom? But isn't that
My
Jun?
sister sent you a manuscript. It was a mistake. I want to come out here tonight to buy that manuscript back from you.
To buy? June, you mean you... Hell, are you insane?
That manuscript can never be published.
Why? You said yourself it's been published 3 times before. Why not now?
Because it's a forgery.
Haha, I was wondering if you'd turn up.
You know him?
This is him. Marshall, the detective.
I'm not sure what your friends here are trying to sell you, but if they claim it's the next generation of a telling, then they're telling you a lie. I've been investigating the legend of the telling for over a decade. Everything from ghost stories to old printers' records. And I can assure you, they are not possession of the next chapter.
And how do you know?
Because we have it.
Damn! Is there anybody else hiding around here? Cause y'all might as well just come on in now.
Hope?
Hi, honey. I am so sorry I didn't trust you. I can see there's nothing suspicious going on.
You! What are you doing here?
I'm following my cheating husband. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to get our manuscript published.
Is it our manuscript?
Don't worry. The one I left for the police to find has both our names on it. It should get us all the publicity we need. Right, June?
Will somebody please explain to me what the hell is going on here?
Yes. Please explain. I'm dying to hear.
I told you, I've been studying this. I knew when the next chapter would be revealed, and I knew where it was going to be revealed. And they don't have it. Neither do they.
June? Why?
Mr. Granger, I've tried. For years, I've tried to get you to read my own manuscripts.
June, we've had this conversation before.
I know. It would be conflict of interest. So I thought maybe an anonymous manuscript.
My sister knew you found the address back to the bookshop.
And you played along to get me hooked.
No, my brother knew nothing at first. But when I learned about the real manuscript had turned up, I panicked. I told my brother what I had done.
And he covered for you. Developed a selective amnesia?
Are you mean to tell me that you had your own deal going on? Did you have any intention of selling our manuscript to your boss?
After we went to all the trouble of staging that fight?
I shot my own dog for this.
That was your apartment?
Wait a minute. That's it? The real deal?
Oh, yeah, it is. I hired these young ladies to retrieve it for me.
Right. Hired.
So that you could sell it to me?
What? No, I wanted to sell you ghost stories of the 20th century.
Which is why you ingratiated yourself with my daughter, to get to me.
Daddy? Ingratiated. That's a nice word for it.
You son of a bitch!
Yvonne, it was better for you if you believed.
Oh yeah? In what? Your phony ghost hunt? Or you?
I've seen authors use a lot of tricks.
Hey, I don't care about the ghost book anymore. Not as long as I've got this.
I don't think so.
What?
We've been doing some thinking.
Oh, I hope you didn't hurt yourselves.
Honey, not now. I'm doing this for us.
That's right, Mrs. Detective, ma'am. This manuscript is worth a lot of money.
We're thinking more money than you offered.
And we're thinking that a certain hitchhiker might be very generous in his reward to get it back.
Oh, so that's it. He told you to meet him here. Don't forget, it's not just money that I'm offering.
And when we tell your department about how you blackmailed us with state's evidence...
I'm sure we'll get immunity in return for our cooperation.
Don't kid yourselves.
Marshall, this is the last time, and it's going to cost you big time.
Are you kidding me? You dragged me...
Oh, so this is your mysterious ghost hunting partner? Exactly how much did you ingratiate yourself with her?
Bad,
yes, it does look bad.
Great explanation.
Hope, we have business to handle.
Denise, I don't have time for you right now.
Just, listen.
This is crazy.
Honestly, I told you I had this under control.
Didn't I tell you how dangerous this is?
Hope.
You go and pull a stunt like
I didn't realize.
Look at what you get yourself into. And I have to lie for you and everything?
It's not all my fault.
Hope, listen. Hope, please.
You told me to trust
Please.
you.
The deal's a deal, and at least 5,000 more.
I'm thinking 15,000.
Hope.
My father's treated you like family. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I mean, you submit a fake manuscript to me? A deal's a deal. Seriously.
Please. Hope.
What were you thinking?
I think we've forgotten something.
What?
Someone.
Please, don't stop arguing on my account. I'm curious to see how this ends.
I think you know how this ends.
You have something in mind.
It's not yours, Connor.
True. I'm just the messenger. And now, I pass the message on to Mr. Granger.
Do I know you? June, do I know him?
We don't care who we sell it to.
As long as you meet our price.
You'll hand it over to Mr. Granger for free.
I think we'll decide what we're gonna do.
I'm sure you think you do. And yet here you are.
Marshall, what have you two got going on?
You don't get it. None of you do. Don't you understand what we got here? This manuscript, this book, it tells us what will be. Knowledge. Don't you see how much more valuable that is than any money, any book deal?
Oh, come on. You people can't honestly be buying into this. Seriously?
Mr. Lee, Tom, what do you think?
I believe in the telling. I also believe it's a curse and not a blessing.
Are you telling me you're not dying to know what's in that book?
To what end?
To end uncertainty.
To end dreams and hope?
Fine. Take it. Boy, we've met a lot of suckers in the past, but you're crazy if you fall for this scam. Marshall, we delivered. You owe us. We'll be in touch. Come on, Affie. We're out of here.
Here it is. An open book. The telling is for everyone. You're all here because you wanted your stories told.
Yes. Though we want to be the ones to tell it.
Very good, June. Let's go.
Well, I, for one, want to know.
So you're one of them.
What are you talking about?
People who read the last chapter first.
I don't like surprises.
How can you enjoy the story if you already know how it's going to turn out?
What's wrong? Denise? What's in there?
The truth.
No. No, this isn't the truth. It can't be. This isn't for certain, is it?
I'm sorry.
But that's why this book was written, right? I mean, if we know, then we can change.
That's what Appy and Seneca thought. Yet they did exactly as they were supposed to do.
Because they didn't make a choice. They just let it happen.
Oh.
No! Can you just stop being the investigator for 1 minute? You are such a slave to evidence. You have spent your whole life looking backward. Maybe, just maybe, this book tells us what may happen. Well, I intend to decide what will happen.
It's nonsense. It's page after page of complete and utter nonsense. This isn't the future. This isn't the truth. This is the ravings of a madman.
But you were so sure.
I should have known. Considering where you were when I tracked you down, I should have known.
Here, get it published. Lay the legend to rest.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
How can I be sure?
That we have been led to this place is inevitable. Where we go from here appears open to us, appearing as a roadmap to the future telling. There are many paths that lead in many directions, but just as roads come together as they approach the horizon, so ultimately will all paths converge. It is as I have written it, and my grandfather before me, and before him, and so on. The telling will go on for as long as there is anyone left to tell. March 15th, 2057.